see.
Like that, Claudia.
Yeah.
You don't have to call.
Ex-wife.
Say what? It's okay, girl. I'm chilling with my kids tonight. And you ain't got to call.
Ex-wife.
Yeah. It's okay, girl. Cause I'ma fuck your friend tonight.
Yeah, y'all like that remix, huh?
Yo, it's Reach Around the Radio. It's Talent Thursday.
Hilarious.
It's your boy Speed Dog, your dog in the house. To all the beautiful ladies out there that sleep with the fan on. Get at your boy. I'll be in Vegas this weekend, chilling with the homies.
Who's that?
Really? You going with?
Jamie Foxx. No. Drop. I'll be in Vegas this weekend.
Joe the Beast.
I might be there this weekend. I was thinking about going out there.
It's a big party. You got to come.
What's it for?
The guy that gave Jamie the rose is having a birthday party. The Rolls Royce he had.
Say the whole thing. Don't just say a rose.
Which night is the party? I was actually going to go
Saturday night.
Okay, I'm going to be out there.
All right, cool. I'll hit you and tell you where to go.
Tell Jamie to get me a room.
I will not. For all the ladies that want to get it in.
I might roll with
since
you, Claudia.
Claudia going to be working that night.
Give it up for Cinnamon.
I'll be working the craft.
According to court documents.
So
we get it in like this.
Apparently I'm a prostitute.
Good job, Speedy.
Yo, Joe. What am I? Come on, boys. What am I to you?
Fish stick.
What the fuck?
A big piece of squash. Vitamin C.
Got a boy dick.
Wow. Got a boy dick. Can we get a...
What is that, poet?
Word out.
Can we get
Well, the song says
can we get sound effect
joystick,
17,
boy
please?
dick. That means
Sound
he has a
effect
little
17.
dick.
No, it doesn't. I don't have no.
Poet, it's good to feel it. Poet,
Wow.
it's for scientific.
She grabbed my shit. I'm gonna grab them big ass titties.
No,
now.
I
You
already
grab
let
my
you
shit.
grab.
Yeah, well,
I
I'ma
let
gra-
you
grab
grab.
my dick.
I already let you
I'm
grab.
gonna grab them big motherfuckers now.
So if I try to grab it, you would try to grab
You don't
something.
have no big.
Come on, Speed.
You grab my shit. I'm grab her titties.
Oh.
What is you doing?
She grabbed it. They grabbed it.
Nothing.
Sanitizer.
I didn't feel nothing.
Now you've got a sexual
I felt-
harassment.
Like
I
D'Angelo,
felt.
how does it feel?
I felt the camel toe.
We going to
Wow.
We going to court.
Speedy, you on your period?
Grabbed a whole bunch of jeans.
I felt a maxi pad.
Just
yes.
know Monday you will be in court on Monday.
Otis, how does it feel? How does it feel?
I didn't feel shit.
The defendant,
I think
Speedy
he has a
Orange Juice
vagina.
Jones.
I saw you and
Oh, it
him
is.
grabbing on my dick. She was holding hands, and I never will forget.
How come you never let us grab it when you brag about how big it is? Like, serious question. No.
I don't brag on big. It ain't small.
What?
Welcome to Backtracks, everybody. Our hosts are going to say something, then quickly backtrack.
He got a big L.
I got your back, Speedy. Let's get out of here.
Burrow me, Charlie.
You'll never touch it again.
Give me my own shirt.
Okay, everybody. We got a special guest in the house.
Learned you how to smoke.
She's a member of the RMC family. She
Whoa,
has a show
more people on the
called
show.
Tina Speaks.
Wow.
Hey,
Tina.
Who are you,
Everyone,
Carol?
please welcome Tina Michelle.
I sure will.
Welcome. Have you welcome? Have you ever heard our show before?
I have. I'm like a faithful listener. I
Oh, you
listen to
are?
it even when I'm driving in the middle of traffic.
Oh, good. Okay.
Oh, that's dangerous.
So you get all the jokes. You know where we're coming from. And okay, good.
I get you. And love you.
Are you
love it.
married? Are you with
Yes, I am.
So are you, Speedy? Oh.
So, Tina, tell us about your show. I know you've been in radio a long time.
Yeah.
On the East Coast, and you're doing things in Arizona. So, can you tell us what you're up to?
Well, we just started Tina Speaks here as a transformational conversation, shooting it just like this and having a great time. I took off maybe a year from radio after 20-something years being on air and on internet. Started out when I was 16 years old as a metal shop DJ.
What is it now? What is a metal shop DJ?
That means I was the little vixen playing heavy metal music in the middle of Greenwich Village.
Good for you.
Back in the day.
Dude, look like a lady.
No. I made sure I kept it sexy, kept it
okay.
Maryland. You know, they had enough of that in the middle of the village, and I wanted to make sure my identifiers were clear. So you knew that I was a female. But that's when I started, when you could get an FCC license back then.
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
As you can tell, we don't have a license.
I do. Me and POTUS do.
License
Yeah, I
to
do.
ill.
It's like a lifetime.
Yeah,
is
I
it
do have
lifetime,
a
right?
FCC
It's a lifetime
license.
membership.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
So what is your show about?
Transformational conversations. So we sort of hit the hard issues from relationship to deservability, money, wealth, how to generate it, why are you blocking it, what's going on in your life so that you can't attract it.
that.
So what we're really honing in on right now, my skill set is transformational coaching. I like to focus in on what they call NLP, which is neuro-linguistic programming, which is the language of change.
Intelligent to me.
And having it,
I
make
think
it-
that
make
flew
it
right
simple.
over Speedy's head.
He just heard the linguini part.
I was like, what kind of food is
I'll
that?
take mine with clams.
I heard sounds.
Sounds. He got it. He
Can
got
you
it.
do a little drill with us, maybe? Can you, like, since you know the show and you know our personalities, can you, like, give a little, I don't know, do you give advice? Is that what you do on your show?
What I basically do is we start a conversation and figure out what it is you want and why don't you have it.
So maybe we can all give you something, or maybe you could do a little something with us, maybe starting with...
Well, we had a tarot card reader here. I think it was last week or the week
Yeah, I
before.
heard it. So when I was told I was going to be on today, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't think I have my armor on. And I've been out of New York for a while, so I don't know if my skin is thick enough. So let me just get myself ready here.
I said that
Well, I
to
know
say,
I'm thick enough.
I said that to say that the tarot reader said Speedy's going to be successful, but not that successful.
Oh, wow.
How'd that make you
So
feel,
what
Steve?
advice do you have?
What the fuck?
Didn't he say that?
No, he said I needed patience, that it was coming, and I didn't have patience. I need to have more patience, but it's coming.
Oh,
They only got
okay.
about 19 years left, though.
Yeah, patients
So
are in
what
the
would
hospital.
you
On Earth.
say for Speedy, who needs to manifest more
He
patience?
just said it's in the fourth quarter.
I mean,
You know, it's funny because I was listening to that prediction, per se, and being hopeful and a transformationist who loves hope and also a New Yorker at the same time, which is a bit of a dichotomy. You know, when you speak to a psychic and they go, something's going to happen, that's like most of the population unless you drop dead.
exactly.
So that
That could be
prediction- that could be something.
That will be something.
But it
That
will
is
end
something.
at that point.
Won't be it.
You know, so all of us have to manifest patience at some point in order to get where we want to go. And we really want our success to come that way because otherwise it's microwave success. And you know how you microwave something really fast, it's all nasty and crusty. My mother
You
used
still
to
eat it?
No. No.
I was
One thing
raised
I
in
used
the
to
oven.
love that my mom said all the time, the success is marinated because you want the flavors to seep into every cell of it.
That's
You
what I
don't
tell
want
her
it to
every
just
night.
be a quick fix and then it goes away. So all success you need patience for. And I think it's the patience in the journey that makes it really exciting.
You saying that read was the bullshit.
What I'm saying is that read was pretty ambiguous.
He doesn't know what that
Can we
means.
another word?
That
please?
means it was vague. I could
Thank
say
you.
that about
He thinks that's a
anyone.
dinosaur.
Ambiguosaurus.
Anyone.
Orange Source Rex.
And I think it's
Ambiguosaurus
fine.
eats leaves.
I mean, it's fine.
I'm
You can have a
sleepy.
read. You can have someone who can predict your future, right? But what we always have to know is that the future is not written in stone. You are your future, and you decide at any moment how to shift the game. That's your decision. So when
Yo,
someone,
Speedy?
you do have a trajectory. You know what I mean by trajectory,
Yes,
right?
I know the
So
one.
if
outward.
nothing were to change
Fuel
right
injection.
now, where would you end up in 3 months, 6 months, 10, a year? There's a trajectory that you're on right now that if you just tweak it 1 degree, like if you're driving a car and your car's in motion and you just do this, it's going to shift where you're moving.
Yeah, that's a wheel alignment.
You got a flat.
Because you got it flat and
I
you
mean,
try
where I
to
come
move
from.
that wheel, guess what? You're going nowhere. Some people try to switch directions with the car still in the driveway. You're going nowhere. And some
good.
people try to drive forward looking backwards. Those are people who are stuck in the past, who are bitter,
RT.
full of pain and anger. You're not moving anywhere. You're just going to crash. So I try to help people not to crash.
Yeah, don't crash your daddy car. Oh, my bad.
So
That's too
where
much.
can people tune into you?
Well, right here on RMC On Air, around 3:30 on Fridays. We say around because it takes us a while to set up. And tomorrow I think we're talking to legends like L.J. Reynolds from the Dramatics. And
Wow. I know who
we'll
that
have a
is.
few more people calling in. I have a heart to preserve what was so that we understand where we're going. And because of our current industries in the music and entertainment field, I was a manager for 20 years for artists. If the artist today does not understand what happened before they got here, they'll really have no appreciation of what blessing they have to embody what's happening in front of them.
Okay.
So I like to showcase these type of artists like L.J. Reynolds, and then we'll have a show happening at Seabird in Long Beach, probably starting within November, which is just going to be a night it's date night. It's date night, so it's all the.
So I can bring a date.
You can bring a date, and then I'll be doing some love coaching. Nothing too deep, nothing hard. Just teaching people how to get their little freaks on and cultivate their freak.
I'm gonna come if Claudia's not working in Vegas. I'll bring her.
Wow!
Give it up for Cinnamon, everybody.
She's not on the pole.
All you can eat crab legs.
Look, I'm all for the poll. I think a lot more people, if they had one in their bedrooms, they actually would stay married.
Well, I have one in my pants.
Oh,
Yeah,
God. Oh, behave. So,
That's great.
do you? Is there any way people can contact you? I know you have a website.
Yeah, TinaSpeaks.com. And then on Facebook, it's Tina Speaks. On Twitter, it's Tina Michelle.
Tina Michelle.
All right. Be sure to tune in
Sure
to
will.
Tina Speaks tomorrow, 3:30 Pacific Standard
And the
Time.
Dramatics. One of the Dramatics. My favorite group.
LJ.
One of my favorite groups.
He's going to be calling in, which is a blessing. He's doing some shows here this weekend. We're going to be talking about his first gospel release as well at Bishop Noel Jones's church at 11 o'clock
You need a membership
on
to get in there.
Sunday. Yeah, you need, and reserve seating and parking and everything else.
You ain't on the guest list. You can't
Stacey
get in.
Adams.
You need a
And
wristband.
then he's doing a show with the Whispers, I think at the Cove on Saturday. So
Wow.
we'll be
Wow,
their first
that should
sound
be a
check.
What's
good
your
show.
name?
Okay. Well, Tina, thank you for
Thank you, Tina.
stepping into the lion's
Tina Mitchell.
den.
You did good.
Den.
You did
Did
good.
well,
so
see?
much.
Not
She's
scratched
from
up.
New York. Shoot.
Well, I was hoping for harder questions in reference to
Oh, you want a hard one?
relationships,
That's what she said.
you know?
She said.
Speedy, Speedy's the one that has, I don't
Issues.
think Speedy has any problems with relationships. He has plenty of them.
I have
Are
a-
they relationships or are you just practicing relating?
I'm fucking.
Okay,
Oh,
so
damn.
that's a little
Wow.
different.
Is that good though?
Well,
Is it bad if the man's just fucking but the woman's in love? Like a few of the women are in love?
Well,
That's
we had a
probably bad,
discussion
right?
before walking in. The reasons why relationships break up is unanswered and unmet expectations. So it's never quite cheating if everyone's in agreement. If you're not in agreement, then it's cheating,
So
right?
he should
So-
tell the
Well,
women.
what is cheating?
well, it's infidelity.
But if you're not married, it can't be cheating.
Yes,
Well,
it can.
here's the thing.
Infidel.
Most people think cheating is an act of sex, but it's not. It's an act of the heart.
Okay.
So if you walk into the situation knowing exactly that you're not going to be honest, you're not going to be truthful, right? You're just going to get what you want, get yours, and come out. I call that a consumptive mind.
But that ain't got nothing to do with my heart though.
But it's still a consumptive mind. You know that at that moment,
You're only cheating yourself,
women
boy.
and men both take the same position. If a woman is walking into a situation looking for the men's substance only, and then saying, "I'm going to fall in love, I want to be there for you," but really you just want the car and the house and half at the end, you're just as consumptive as the man who's saying, "I just want the booty and keep it moving." There's no difference.
Right.
If you're both on the same page, though, you're on the same page.
I like that, Tina. I like that.
So I believe that a lot of times we put an emphasis on he's cheating and she's not cheating. At the end of the day, you're cheating yourself. Why? Because you don't know what you know. You don't know what you want. You have not carved out your expectations, and you're not honest.
Right.
Until you are honest with yourself and said, "I can deal with whatever," or
We got a phone call.
I want a relationship with such and such.
I like that.
You can't really actually give yourself over to a whole relationship
To a
until
hoe.
you're
To a
honest.
hoe.
To a
A
hoe.
hole.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You
I
can
said to a hoe.
have
We
a
have a
hoe,
call.
but you need to have
I
a
mean,
hole.
I did drop my wallet.
We have a call. Maybe they have a question.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
That's the voice I was going to say.
Hey, this
like
is
that?
Brian from San Diego.
Hey, Brian.
First call.
And I just wanted to call and say what's up to you guys. I wish I could have called in last week on Thursday because Faison was there, and my mom, she actually went to school with Faison.
Wow.
Back in San Diego. So,
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he is
You
from
know,
San Diego.
Yeah. The rough
yeah,
streets of
I
San
was
Diego.
at the Laker game or whatever, but that shit was whack. But
Damn.
Don't want to talk about it now.
Tone, boy. Watch your tone.
all right, my bad. I wish I would have called in last week, but I just wanted to say what's up to everybody. RT,
What's that?
TDP, welcome
What up?
back, Claudia.
Thank you.
Claudia, welcome back, Claudia. POTUS and what I really wanted to know, who parked the big ass orange smart car in the room?
Oh, they keep messing with his orange shirt.
Yeah, he knew.
Is that what that is?
He knew better than wear that.
Well, thank you for calling, Bryant.
And
I appreciate you.
From San
stay
Diego
off those
Chargers.
tough streets of San Diego.
Yeah, tell your Chargers to do something.
We had a question from an anonymous person in the room.
Oh.
What do you do
Anonymous
when
person in the room.
you're in a relationship and the woman has kids, and they're getting older, and you kind of want them out of the house?
Wow.
Shit.
How anonymous is that?
Get a smaller house.
Well, here's the thing about this relationship thing. Relationships should be crafted like business ventures. In other words, you need to have agreements and conversations, and you need to revisit those agreements often.
Should these agreements be written?
I write my agreements not because I'm trying to be contractual. I just like to believe that even with marriage, I mean, there's agreements around money and things change dynamically.
Right.
It's wrong to assume that with every factor, every bill, and every pressure that nothing's changing. So I'd rather come back to the table and say, where are we, babe? Can we talk about this? And are you comfortable with it?
How long you been married?
Since February.
Oh, you a new booty.
Well, I was married for 20 years before that, so I'm somewhat qualified.
Oh, you are qualified.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody renegotiated them.
Yeah. So I renegotiated and changed my agreements.
Oh, what was her name?
So, I mean, I love
Sandy.
marriage, but when you're thinking about any institution, whether it's a legal institution or just an agreed upon institution, what is there is a commitment. So if you want the children out of the house, you need to have a full discussion and be reasonable. What does out of the house actually means?
Out the
By
motherfucking
when?
house.
What is it
Thursday.
going to actually take for them to be out of the house? Do they have jobs? If they don't have jobs, are you willing to walk with them to get jobs? If you're not willing to do that, then create date agreements and hold them accountable. By when, by when, by when. And that's across the board. You just got to stick to it. And it's hard sometimes when you have a mom who has children and they get, emotional. You can't do this to my child. You can't do this to my child.
Motherfucker, 36.
Here,
dope.
there you go.
Oh, it was his.
Your
This
level-
anonymous, right?
What I appreciate
What?
most of all
Anonymous.
is that your level of maturity is keen because, I can't be a child forever. And I was 17 for like 20 years and it didn't work. So now I'm finding that maturity has to kick in at some point.
That's right.
And now I got to operate on another level. So I thank you for your advice and your insight. And you know what I mean? This is somewhere where we need to go as a people. So I just thank you for that.
Well, thank you very much for hearing.
All right.
Wow.
We have
I feel
another
very
call.
docile right now.
I'm sleepy.
Caller, what's your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Looky Lou. I'm calling from New Orleans.
Hey, Looky Lou.
Hold up. Tell me this. Why all the guests on your show, they got big ass titties? She got some big ass titties. I can't even watch the show because her titties so big.
It's big ass titty
I
Thursday.
tried to get the ruffles to cover them up a little bit so they wouldn't be a distraction.
Right. No, but the other girl, she had big ass DOT titties. Detour titties. You use them titties like the big old lights to be warning.
And what do you think of POTUS titties?
It's Titty Thursday.
Throwback
Instead
Titty
of
Thursday.
Talent Thursday, it's Titty Thursday.
What do you think of POTUS titties?
My titties are covered up today.
No, they're not.
They're in hibernation.
In my mind, them motherfuckers is out.
Speedy.
And I mean out.
Ooh, look at them bubbling up.
Let's play everybody's favorite game show, How Big's the Areola?
Sponsored by Circle K.
What we're going to do is we're going to go around the room, guys. We're going to guess how big is the areola.
I got a quarter.
Anybody got a sand dollar out there? Sand dollar?
Well, tell them once again how they can get in touch with you and listen to the show and all that good stuff.
Well, you can hit me up at tinaspeaks.com. You can email me, Tina@tinaspeaks. You can be here at RMC live even and ask questions while we're laser coaching on the spot. We actually handle it live because I don't like people to leave without answers.
Yeah, that sounds
That's what
great.
she said.
Okay,
A lot of info.
Tina, thank you so much for
Thank you,
coming
Tina.
by.
Thank
and
you,
hanging
Tina.
out with us.
With your big old
Shut
shirt.
up. It's Reach Around Radio.
You
Phone
sure
lines
got
are
a pretty
open.
top.
323-965-1600.
Is it cold or do you like me?
We'll be right
In the
back.
mix with DJ always.